Hey guys, Adam from Social Fishing here. Just bought myself a Lowrance Hook 2 5X, and I'm going to install it on my kayak today, so I thought I'd bring you along for the ride. Alright guys, so what you're going to need is your sounder, of course. The way I'm installing it, I'm going to use some silicone and mount it inside the hull of my kayak. You can mount it on the outside of your kayak, but it can get snagged on grass and stuff and timber as you're coming into the land, your boat. So I just mount mine inside. It means you don't get a water temperature read, but everything else works fine. I've got some heat shrink tube, ram mount, so this will mount on the side, and then you'll mount your sounder to the ram mount itself. A couple little clips to go from the wires to the battery, and there is a little bit of wiring you'll have to do, but it's all pretty straightforward, so let's get into it. So this is the Lowrance Hook 2 5X. Now this goes from your battery supply, so this is your power supply cord, and that's the transducer cord, and that's the mount. So that's all we need to deal with at the moment. Alright, so we're going to mount the base of the ram mount. So I'll line up these holes here with my previous sounder. So I'll have to put a spanner on the other side while I drill it. So we want it to look something like that. So the next step will be to connect these two together. Alright, so there you have, that's the top mount bolted on. Then the unit itself, then you can just loosen off and sit it wherever you want to. Alright, so when applying your silicone to your transducer, you got to make sure there's no bubbles in it at all, otherwise it will show up on your sounder. So we're just going to snake it all on, and you can be very generous. And so when you squish it down into your hull, do it firm, but don't squeeze all the silicone out. Alright. So now we're going to throw this pointing this way. So that's the front of the kayak. You can see that in there. I don't know if it's too dark for you guys, but beautiful. That's it. Alright, so I'm going to tie this off, all this excess, tie it off inside later, but for the moment I'm just going to go up through the old hole. So Which way does it go first? There we go. And that's it. Alright, so I just connected the power wire up to the fuse. You got to put a little clip on. Alright, so the same with the black one. Just crimp it down. We'll get that heat shrink over the top. Just because this wire's really thin. Just to give it a bit extra. So that's our power cable there, and this same thing's going to happen to that. We're going to go straight up. Through our hole. Into the thing. Now I'm going to put the cover back on. Just tuck away my wires there. That sort of neatens it all up. So the ultimate question is, will it fire up? So all we have to do is black with black. Red one on. That away, and we have a sounder. Now to go test it out on the water. I don't know if you can see the snow up in the background. Got the sounder on.